it's another beautiful winter's day in the great Oregon outdoors, and Kevin and I are on a hunting expedition in a different sort of forest. You'll see that we don't have rifles, shotguns, or bows and arrows, but we do have a tree saw, and we've come to one of my favorite holiday Christmas tree farms, Mort Gollander's out in Washington County. It's a great place. I'll tell you more about it a bit later. Holidays. Hi there, Grant McComey here, your host for Travel Oregon's Grant's Getaways. And the holidays take center stage this week as we take you to three unique holiday destinations where holiday lighting extravaganzas take center stage.
Oh, victory. Man, those are bright. Oh.
In Dilley, Oregon, the winter weather may be cold and frightful, but the folks who keep tradition alive are warm and delightful.
Friday after Thanksgiving on, every weekend we'll be out here.
Since early November, Sue Marshall's family touches up scenery, strings the lights, and preps a holiday tradition called Storybook Lane.
Definitely been just family this year. So far there's 75 trees in here that are just wired in, that all have to have lights. Get everything running, which, you know, it's been stored for 2 years, and repaint all the things that the paint's coming off.
The acre-sized event has been a Christmas gift to friends and neighbors since 1935.
And this is mud under the tree.
Sue's mom, Marge O'Rear, remembers painting her first storybook scene in 1945. She's drawn countless nursery rhyme characters that come to life with paint and wood. These days, granddaughter Chris lends a hand designing characters for a new generation of visitors. The famous Shrek will soon be added to hundreds of other characters on display.
My brother and my sister, we come up with ideas, and then my mom gets to pick from them. And yeah, we really wanted...
So you had a hand in picking this?
Yes, yeah.
Why Shrek?
All of his new movies that come out, kids recognize him. I mean, a lot of the fairy tales that are out there, kids don't really know about anymore, but they're actually involved in Shrek. So we thought this would be a good addition. We have friends that come with their little 2-year-olds, and they know exactly who this is.
A winding trail leads you past more than 70 displays that go up every other year.
And somebody will come along and say, well, you know that's an antique. Yes, we know it's an antique.
How many coats of paint do you suppose those figures have on them?
Quite a few, but you know, they hold up well. They really do.
We'll show you more from Storybook Lane in a moment. First,
hello. How are you tonight? Oh, thank you very much.
in Kaiser, Oregon, holiday lighting is a community effort to pitch in and help neighbors in need. It's called the Miracle of Christmas and stretches more than 3 miles through the Gubser neighborhood.
It's a real family event. Some of these families that come by, they have on matching pajamas. Some of them have done this for the full 25 years. They've made it one of their family traditions. Now tonight we have Santa with us, so we'll see lots of happy kids' faces tonight.
Hundreds of homes glimmer with impressive displays in an event that was born from neighborly competition in 1985.
It's kind of an offshoot of neighbors who were kind of having a little contest, and it went up and down the street and more lights, and they decided, well, we've got so many people that we might as well start taking some donations for cash and food for Marion Polk Food Share.
Santa's on hand to greet donors who share holiday spirit to help others. Last year, the 26-day event collected more than 25,000 pounds of food.
This is one of those events that is critical to bringing in that food. There's no shortage of community spirit here doing this. Gung-ho, they carry it on from year to year. Everybody gets behind it. You'll see the string of cars coming, giving food and cash to help people out in tough times, and it can't get any better than that.
There is no admission fee, and the Kaiser Miracle of Christmas Lights continues through December 26th.
Merry Christmas!
Along the southern Oregon coast, it's safe to say few holiday light shows hold a candle to the scale at Shore Acres State Park.
The best way to do the lights is to go up and down. Don't worry about going over the top.
These folks go the extra mile to light 7 acres of Oregon's only botanical garden state park. In fact, so many lights and displays that work starts before Halloween. Many spend their weekends here, stretching 3,400 strings of lights. Hard work to get them to look just right, but sort of project that puts a smile on your face.
I just enjoy the people and enjoy camaraderie. There's quite a group of people out here, and it's the same ones every year. It's a lot of work.
It's not always as nice, is it?
Sometimes it gets so cold that you can hardly move your fingers.
I don't know that I can explain it. I believe there is something about this site, this garden, this community, pure volunteerism and the community, the pride in the park.
Pride resonates across Shore Acres, despite uncertain times, tough times in Coos County. Yet David Bridgham says people want to brighten their park, support their community, and show visitors that they care about their home in this remote corner of Oregon. Bridgham figures it's simple. By giving so much, folks get even more back in return.
This is a touchstone. This is where community comes, and it's a tradition. They know it's going to be here every year, and they can be a part of it.
It's magic. You see it in the daylight, and you think, nothing's out there. And then you see a change from daylight to dark. It's amazing.
Look, snowflakes. There's a fish.
That takes us back to the 10 amazing evenings you can visit at Storybook Lane in Washington County. Each night, the lights shimmer, children scamper, and music plays, while families stroll through a show that really shines.
Are you guys excited for Christmas? Yeah!
What do you think is that magic age to really appreciate this experience?
Between 2 and 4 is great. They're right at the candy cane level, so it's kind of like they got their own private fence and, everything's down their size. Yeah, they really like it.
Look at the toys! The elves are making toys!
It may also warm you to know that Storybook Lane is free to visitors each evening, 5 p.m. sharp through Christmas.
I want anybody to be able to come to it, not just people that can afford to come to it. There isn't that many things to do on Christmas, especially that your families can afford to go to. So.
Whether you choose to drive to Coos County or Marion County or right here in Washington County, be sure to check out those holiday light extravaganzas. They really reflect a special spirit found right at home in Oregon. And speaking of right at home, be sure to check out Mort Gollander's Tree Farm out in western Washington County. I'll have the details as well as all the other contact information on the Travel Oregon website. So until next week, get out here and explore the great Oregon outdoors and let Travel Oregon be your guide. For Travel Oregon, I'm Grant McComey.